Nairo in a very clutch 3-2 set. And, you know, usually doesn't beat Nairo. So the fact that he got that close, I feel like Ally's playing the best he's ever played in his life.
Oh yeah. I've been seeing a lot of overshoots from Ally. You know, a lot of times people try to use their speed and their range to try to keep Mario out, right? But lately, I've been seeing some crazy stuff from Ally. And speaking of crazy, he's trying to go for that fair spike right there.
Oh goodness, feels like he's playing Sonic, just holding left into wherever VoiD is and getting these crazy combos.
Oh my god. Shout out to Sonic Mania. But yeah, man, right here, VoiD, just, you know, VoiD versus Ally, definitely would you say that would be a storied rivalry or?
I'd say so to an extent. Did you see him just walk up and do nothing? He's like, what are you going to do? I'm waiting for it. And I like that early up B because he probably had a feeling that VoiD was going to go for that bouncing fish and knock him off the top. But VoiD is actually staying patient himself. So he didn't need to go up B, but he does have the lead. And he's looking for that.
He's talking to him. He says, land right here, or because I'm going to up smash you. I dare you. Again, he's putting him out.
That's 6 in a row. 6 up smashes in a row.
He won't stop.
All right, he's possibly going to look for that down air, but VoiD doing a good choice, using bouncing fish to get to the other side of the stage.
Oh, and that was so clutch right there. You saw Ally sliding off of that platform. VoiD really wanted to see if he could get that diamond cutter on that.
I want to see these up smashes again. He's already made 7 attempts at getting a KO with an up smash, but that was very high percent and rage on Ally, so he's just able to get an up air to clean it out.
Very, very solid stuff right there. And I love his usage of the down air. Every time he's trying to catch people when they approach from the skies.
Oh yeah, and I like the way he did it too. He used a down air where not all the hits hit, so the player just lands on the ground. Sometimes they don't expect that. They're expecting to get hit in the air. Since he didn't finish the down air on them, they land on the ground and he's able to reset with a grab.
And I think another really interesting thing about Ally's style today is his usage of approaching up air. A safe move already, right, on block. And the fact that if he does hit, he gets a big payoff off of it. So why not, right?
Oh, definitely. Ooh, that bouncing fish, however, is kind of safe. Possibly looking for that 2-frame near the ledge when Ally's recovering with his up B. And I love how Ally does that. He uses his second jump and then air dodges to try to bait VoiD to come out and go for a move so he can get back on the stage before VoiD can, and VoiD cannot hit him.
Yep. This is one of the things that we talk about all the time when it comes to being a Sheik main. Sheik just struggling to get KOs ever since, you know, the throw hit confirms have been, like, removed.
Oh, true.
KO confirms, rather. But here it is.
He is getting close enough to a percent where you might be able to do an F-tilt KO, but that might be around 180, so VoiD's likely going to look for some grab combos into either up air or bouncing fish, depending on whether or not Ally will air dodge.
There it is. He gets a dash attack, but Ally still managing to stay alive. Really good DI right there.
And I'd say that VoiD might be the best Sheik at getting the KOs early. However, we have Ally at 179. It's a little shocking to see. That grenade not going to be able to hit.
Yep, very good stuff. You saw Ally, he basically like stalled his recovery. Nice jab right there to stop the grab attack. But Ally trying to go for another up smash.
That's VoiD. Crazy. Ally going for the KO already at 81% VoiD. I wonder if that actually would have even KO'd. And we have a fair KOing this time around. So VoiD can bring this back. VoiD, I'd say Sheik might have the best neutral in this game at these lower percents. So if he could just get one grab, one fair near the ledge, he might be able to rack up 50% on Ally off of that. Here it comes.
Let's see. He's managing to get the chains across the stage. Pulled back a little bit. Still able to even connect the bouncing fish afterwards too.
And that's about 41%. He did have a reset or two in there, and a beautiful run pass to grab. Ally noticing that VoiD might be a little shaken or scared, so he's able to just run around it.
And you know, when you speak of Ally, he's definitely one player that shows no fear, right? He loves to run up in your face, sometimes skidding with Mario, trying to bait out an option, and then he sneaks in an up smash if you roll right where he wants you to.
And VoiD just trying to keep Mario off the ground. You do not want Mario on the ground, but at the same time, you have to watch how you approach him. He can get a back throw KO on one of those top side platforms. That's why we keep seeing Ally just retreating over there. He might actually get the back throw KO here. Oh, and there it is.
Solid right there. I was wondering if we were going to see a bouncing fish that would allow him to stay alive, but way too much percentage right there on VoiD. Getting KO'd right there by the back throw from Ally. And now we are going to see what VoiD is going to go for. We actually seen VoiD opt to switch to different characters in this tournament. We saw PAX. We even saw Zero Suit Samus on Friday on the group stage.
Yeah, it was a little shocking to see. His Zero Suit Samus was looking nice. Maybe we'll see it come back out, but I'm happy that he's trying out these new characters. He's been playing a lot of secondaries, and he wants to give them a shot in the tournament. I feel like this is a good chance, and he's sitting here in top 5, even after going all those characters. So I guess it's doing pretty well for him, no matter what.
All right, here it is. Trying to see if he can overshoot with the down air approach, but actually VoiD stopping that with a well-spaced fair.
All right, and we did see Ally hanging out on the platforms a little bit whenever things started to get, or the momentum.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness! Oh, no!
Wow, and VoiD looked like he was the one that had the setup right there for the edge guard, but instead the tables turned. You have to watch out for that multi-hit, man. I feel like we saw a situation like that before.
Yes, we did. I believe it was him versus Anti. He had a clear lead. He went off the stage and actually got up B KO'd stage spike. It's almost in a similar fashion. But, wow, Ally doing it back to him this time. However, VoiD does have stage control. Maybe he'll be able to keep Ally off the stage, or at least off the ground.
Yep, right now, trying his best to keep on racking up this damage, using the safe approaches that he has. But right there, Ally actually overshooting that block. Got close enough with the perfect shield, getting him that grab.
Oh my goodness, that's the Ally special. Just going for that F smash. He'll space it or sometimes pivot backwards and go for it.
That was so scary.
But good stuff to VoiD, actually, just being able to run in and punish that up smash. But we're going to see Ally hit that up smash button or C-stick button like 1,000 times.
Uh-oh. Good usage of the down tilt right there. So set up for that up air, and here it is. The stocks are tied, but the percents aren't. As you can see, VoiD trying his best to see if he can just keep applying this pressure. Lock Ally to the corner. Here he is trying to fall back on the normal approach that we see a lot of Sheiks go for. You know, it's one of the toughest moves for a lot of characters to deal with in neutral.
Oh, I agree. And we have Ally trying to mix it up again and trying to run past VoiD. But again, this is a good position for VoiD. If he can get that one grab that he's looking for, he could possibly go for a forward throw bouncing fish, rack up like 60%. Okay, already at 51, not too bad.
And we're actually not struggling when it comes to racking up damage on Ally. It's the KOing part that's always difficult.
Oh, definitely. And there we go again. That's like the third time in the last 2 games that we've seen Ally be able to run past VoiD.
Oh, okay. And there it is, a trade situation right now. Ally looking like he's going to end VoiD's run through the losers bracket right here. Again, just like we stated before in the group stage, almost looking like he was actually going to leave quite early, but bringing it all the way back. But now Ally is just playing stronger than ever. I mean, we saw him versus Nairo before, right? And in the winner's side, and he played impressively well. We actually thought we were going to see one of the darkest timelines again. The Nairo versus VoiD matches, which we see at almost every single Smash 4 tournament.
A lot of times they do go to Game 5. It's always fun to see, but it looks like VoiD's going to take it back to FD.
You said they're fun to see then. Those are tear-jerkers. What?
Oh, fun to see. So here we go. Back to FD. I think this is a good choice again for VoiD. He's able to rack up percent pretty easily, as you see, 29% just by getting one fair. And he's able to keep Mario off the stage without letting Mario camp on the platforms.
Ooh, and here it is again. VoiD with the opportunity to keep the juggles going, but actually getting cut short. And I just love how he's able to just mix in a bunch of tools, you know, in his moveset to be able to string together these combos, which can actually like mix up the DI of the opponent too, right?
Oh, definitely. And we have a lot of air dodge on up Bs. Almost thought he was going to go for it again, but here comes a combo starter coming out from Ally, but not enough hit stuns to be able to get it to continue. VoiD was able to fair, and VoiD using escape as usual. However, Ally saw right through and just ran to the other side of the stage.
I just feel like today is just up air day for Ally. Every time we see these up airs working so well for him in neutral.
That was a fantastic choice. It actually went through the air dodge. And again, Ally sensing the fear with these up Bs.
Wow, and he drifted all the way to the edge so that VoiD wasn't able to punish.
He's so smart. Literally the weirdest Mario. A lot of people actually like to say about Ally that he's not playing Mario, he's playing himself. Like, that Mario is not Mario. It is Ally with the plumber hat and everything.
It's crazy right now. One thing VoiD has to have to watch out for, by the way, we notice a lot of times at higher percents, he tends to hold shield a lot. I mean, doesn't Sheik have a pretty good role?
Oh, I agree. Sheik does have a pretty good role, but Sheik is really good at punishing out of shield, especially with F tilt and such, and grabs. So I think that's what he's looking for, but Ally knows this, so that's why Ally's running past him, getting these grabs over and over. However, VoiD is winning this time around, was able to get that air dodge read on Ally to get that up air earlier.
Oh, and there it is, Ally saying, nope, I know you're going to take to the sky, so take this back air. And now one stock remaining here for VoiD. He's going to have to take this game.
Did you see that?
Yo, that was ridiculous.
Fair into pivot forward throw. Good DI mix-up too that he's trying to get on Ally.
VoiD right now trying to pull out all the tricks, understanding that this could potentially be his last.
All right, nice retreat to the center of the stage. He does have stage control, but it does not matter for a character like Sheik at these earlier percents. Just looking for that one fair, especially if Sheik is near the edge and you're in the middle, that's perfect for Sheik. That's exactly what Sheik wants.
And I'm definitely happy that he actually pulled back after getting that combo, because if he went deeper, he probably would have got caught by that super jump punch. It happened so many times already.
And Ally having quite a bit of struggle getting back on the stage. It seems like VoiD just knocking him off over and over again. Went completely through that down air.
Oh, and actually had a really good setup right there. Gets the soft, just a soft hit of the neutral air.
Oh, wow. It looks like VoiD's already looking for those full hop needles to bouncing fish, knowing that it can KO at this percent. Ally going for some tricky stuff. Just jabbing near the ledge.
And right now, VoiD actually breaking out of that combo. Another forward tilt. And, you know, Ally barely air dodging, weird stuff right there. Good deep recovery by VoiD, able to bring him back on stage. Gets the aerial needles, and what happens here?
There it is. I like how he air dodged the up air though. Oh no!
Solid stuff right there. VoiD getting the forward smash, following the drift, and now he has 1 game on the scoreboard. VoiD 1 to Allies 2. Who's gonna make it out of this match?
It takes a lot of courage to lose on a stage and say, you know what, I'm gonna go back. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's what happened to VoiD. He lost on the FD. It wasn't even that close, and then he just took it right back and had a clear win. So good stuff to VoiD on that. But however, this is Allies' counterpick stage choice now. So Allies gonna go for the stage that he loves to play on. VoiD's gonna have to deal with it there. Let's see if he's ready for it. And also depends on what stage VoiD decides to ban. Maybe we'll see him ban everyone's favorite stage, Lilat.
You said everyone's favorite stage?
Yeah, it's everyone's. Everyone's talking about it on Twitter. It must be their favorite stage.
Subjective, my friend. Subjective. Here we go. Game 4, Town and City, Ally versus VoiD.
Okay, with Town and City, a lower ceiling.
Definitely going to be able to help him out. And interesting stuff right there. VoiD being able to break out of that down air, but Ally just keeps them coming. He's on the chase right there, pushing VoiD into the corner.
Ally blows my mind. Did you see him just go for down air 5 times in a row?
He's like, you know what? If it ain't broke, then.
Yeah, exactly. If you can't punish it, might as well go for it over and over again. But VoiD right now, these fantastic combos are never ending.
Oh, that was so scary right there. We saw the taxi platform. Thought it was going to be able to carry him off. Ally!
Goodness. I think he thought he was going to grab the ledge, but he went right past the ledge, so he wasn't expecting to fall down like that, and he actually SD'd. That's definitely good for VoiD, though.
Yeah, there are a lot of weird situations where that happened, and by the time you notice it, you're already all the way down there, unable to recover in time.
There it goes. Possibly 30%. Oh, missing the bouncing fish. Good DI actually coming out from Ally, DIing up to avoid that bouncing fish.
And right now, VoiD actually in a way better position than we've seen than the first 2 games.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I feel like he's definitely found the stride he's looking for. The stride that helped him go so far in loser's bracket, but not able to get the sweet spot of that up B to get the KO.
He's right now holding on the left side of the stage. Ally waiting to see what VoiD's going to do to get back on the ground. I was expecting to see an up smash right there.
A lot of shielding coming out from VoiD again, but this time VoiD is actually moving instead of just staying in shield 100%. And I wonder what move Ally's going to use next.
Maybe up smash.
Yeah, maybe. However, he does need to get on the stage to use Mario's best KO option.
Oh, and VoiD covering the drift so well here.
Needles are currently gone, but that up smash went for the 3rd time in a row. Got it to work out.
Solid trade right there by Ally, and here it is VoiD. Still continuing here with these footstool combos.
Did you see that? He got off the platform.
Yup.
He charged Needles, landed up invincibility. Like, what kind of... These guys have some crazy tricks.
Out of control.
Ally went for the grab. Like, wait, what? I can't grab him? He's still invincible? Very nice by VoiD.
Oh, very clutch get-up attack right there.
Most people don't actually go for get-up attack, but that was a good choice because he knew that VoiD was looking for the roll into F-tilt up air.
That would have been a very good option right there. Down air, breaking out. That last hit having so much knockback, but Ally running it back.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, staying alive. We saw the hits right there. It almost looked like it was going to be a loss of a stock.
All right, 113, 1 back throw, maybe able to KO near the ledge. VoiD has to watch how he gets up. Definitely doesn't want to look for a regular get up.
Trying to be careful, understands that this also could be his last game.
Wow, that was a fantastic bait going for that bouncing fish into up air.
Uh-oh, we have the back throw here, and Ally with higher percent with the rage to make things scary. Ooh. Up air, and that is the end. Great job right there by Ally, moving on in the bracket, and VoiD finishing with 5th